In a world of NIL and one-and-dones, Alex Karaban is college basketball's outlier. On Valentine's Day, he became the all-time winningest UConn basketball player. His legacy goes beyond being a great player and leader under Dan Hurley because it truly shows the kind of player college basketball is losing. In an era dominated by freshman superstars and hopeful NBA picks, Alex Karaban has built a 4-year career and one of the most complete careers as a UConn Husky. He's a redshirt senior who stayed, won, and broke records while doing so. Many know him, but casuals may not fully understand his value. After defeating Georgetown by 4 at Gamble Pavilion, there was a special ceremony held for Alex Karaban. He had won his 116th game as a UConn Husky, making him the all-time winningest player in program history, and he did so in 137 games. Since then, UConn beat Villanova, pushing him to 117 wins, and he now sits at 139 games played. He started all but one with a current win percentage of 84.2%. For 4 years, he has been a major piece in Dan Hurley's complex UConn offense. No one can dismiss the longevity and winning culture Karaban has brought during his time at UConn. I've watched a ton of Karaban given the success of UConn since 2022, and the best part of his game is his versatility. Now that's a broad word, but he truly is a jack of all trades. On the ball, he can shoot well, he loves a corner three, but what he does off the ball is special too. In a Hurley offense, movement and screens simply never stop. Karaban has learned this in his time under Hurley. He never stops moving. Off-ball cuts and screens are not only a heavy part of the offense, but Karaban's skill set. Besides his freshman year, he's always been the 3rd leading scorer. As a freshman, he was the 4th leading scorer, and despite never being more than a 3rd option, he plays a key role in winning, hence his ascent into the leaderboards all over the UConn record books. This is why he's so underrated. Before he ever got to UConn, Karaban grew up in Massachusetts and comes from Belarusian and Ukrainian family roots. After his freshman year, he transferred to New Hampton School, where he became New Hampshire Gatorade Player of the Year as a junior. He then transferred to IMG Academy as a 4-star recruit, graduated early, and enrolled at UConn in January of 2022, where he later redshirted to learn the program. It is important to understand the continuity of his UConn career. He's a continuity player and one who has seen a dynasty and the transitions that come when a new dynasty emerges. He's had teammates who became NBA draft picks: Klingon, Hawkins, Newton, Spencer, Castle, just to name a few. As mentioned earlier, he has remained consistent in the way he has produced for UConn while the names around him changed. He is the anchor of Hurley's dynasty. As a redshirt freshman, he started 38 of 39 games, averaging 9.3 points per game and 4.5 rebounds, while shooting 47.6% from the field and 40.2% from 3. He played as the 4th option role on that championship team, making the Big East all-freshman team as well. The next year, UConn goes back-to-back, and Karaban sees an increase in production. He starts all 39 games, averages 13.3 points, 5.1 rebounds, and shoots 49.5% from the field and 37.9% from 3. After declaring for the 2024 NBA draft, he decided to return back to school. As a veteran redshirt junior last year, Karaban plays and starts in all 33 games, putting up 14.3 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 2.8 assists. He shoots 43.8% from the field and 34.7% from the 3. He finishes the season on the All-Big East 2nd team, but unfortunately UConn can't do the three-peat, and they lose in the round of 32 to eventual champion Florida. Now at the point of writing, Karaban remains the glue as a senior on Hurley's Huskies. In 28 games, he's averaging 12.9 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 2.2 assists, while shooting 48% from the field with a 40.2 percentage from 3. Hurley has said he is slightly banged up, but he will continue to play a massive role in the final month of the season. At this point, he's undeniably a UConn legend. His career averages shape up to 12.3 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists per game, with 47.2% from the field and a 37.9% from 3. He has started 138 of those 139 games. He's a veteran and a viable draft pick for an NBA team, despite being 23 years old on the day of the draft. And even advanced analytics like true shooting percentage rank in Karaban's favor. His true shooting percentage is 60.1%, putting him ahead of the likes of Ray Allen and Emeka Okafor on that UConn leaderboard. And if you're not the analytics type, well, he passes the eye test like no other. He's smart, loves a screen or a cut, a pick and pop, and he shoots at a high percentage while making offense easier for the teammates around him. Think about potential mismatches at his 6'8", 230-pound frame. With his abilities, he can punish a lot of different defenders. So here's a play from the 2024 championship season. It's a rip screen action designated for Karaban. He passes to Klingon, Spencer sets the screen, and Karaban cuts to the basket for an easy layup. He's a dangerous cutter who knows when and where to go get the ball. His combine profile had scouts mentioning his shooting range, size on the wing, and being a winner molded by Hurley. Scouts toot his year-by-year improvement along with his IQ as selling points for why teams should draft him. He's viewed as a projected 2nd-round pick in the upcoming draft. Let's talk about legacy. Karaban is all over UConn's record book. He's the 53rd 1,000-point scorer in program history, and he's now up to 11th on UConn's all-time scoring list. He's also 3rd all-time in made threes with 264, which puts him 1 behind Christian Vital for 2nd and only 12 behind Rashad Anderson for 1st. There is also a real chance he leaves with even more UConn records. Karaban is currently at 139 appearances, just 4 behind Shabazz Napier's 143. Health permitting, he'll pass him. All he would need is one Big East tournament game, one NCAA tournament game, and he would be at 144, which would move him one past Napier. Not only this, but the minutes record is in play too. Napier sits at 4,614 minutes, while Karaban is at 4,468, only 146 away, which calculated is about 5 more games. And this illustrates his longevity under the Hurley regime. Coach Hurley has called Karaban a calming influence in the huddle and on the court. In Hurley's words, it's like having an associate head coach on the court. This is why, as a player in the current realm of college athletics, he feels like a dying breed. He stayed put in Storrs, Connecticut, early enrolled and redshirted to learn the program. He won 2 national championships and now seeks to tie Lou Alcindor's record of 3 this spring, which would be an insane accomplishment. He's a major piece of the Hurley era at UConn and a record breaker in multiple facets. While attention falls on Bonsa, Peterson, and Boozer, many will fail to mention the uniqueness of Karaban's college career. When it is all said and done, there's a great likelihood that Karaban will break UConn records in threes made, appearances, and minutes in the coming month if he stays healthy and UConn makes the kind of run they are capable of. He flies under the radar of many, but he is rated by scouts and coaches alike. And if you weren't aware of his career, you are now. You will not see as many players who win and stay put like he has. Remember the legacy because he is part of a dying breed. I'm Karaban Productions. Thank you for watching.